The ABC from Down Under took major heat online this weekend after what many considered to be the outlet's woke New Year's Eve coverage. The ABC, an Australian broadcasting company with no relationship to America's similarly titled network, generated holiday controversy on Saturday with its supposedly progressive and LGBTQ-themed New Year's Eve show. Local viewers took to social media to describe the broadcast as woke and a disgrace. New Year's resolution: Bible Memory Man shares tips for memorizing the Bible in 2023. Fireworks light up the sky over the Sydney Harbour Bridge during New Year's Eve celebrations on January 1, 2022 in Sydney, Australia. New Year's Eve celebrations continue to be somewhat different as some COVID-19 restrictions remain in place due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Fireworks light up the sky over the Sydney Harbour Bridge during New Year's Eve celebrations on January 1, 2022 in Sydney, Australia. New Year's Eve celebrations continue to be somewhat different as some COVID-19 restrictions remain in place due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Mark Evans/Getty Images. With Australia being more than 12 hours ahead of the US, ABC Australia had already aired its 9 p.m. fireworks display by the time most Americans were up this morning. Before noon stateside, Americans could see that the Aussie network made sure that diversity and inclusion would pave the way for 2023. UK outlet The Daily Mail reported on the woke themes found in the broadcast. It stated, the show included singer Casey Donovan covering "To Be Loved, Am I Ready?" by Lizzo and a segment on Indigenous artists Carmen Glenbraun and Dennis Golding, who created of this year's 9 p.m. Calling Country fireworks display. In addition, the New Year's show featured a tribute to late Grease actress Olivia Newton-John performed by a drag queen. The outlet noted, drag queen Courtney Act performed songs by Olivia Newton-John and the Divinals. For New Year's Eve, charity sponsors bucket list trip to NYC for veterans and military families. A large group of Australian viewers complained on Twitter about the content, with many accusing the ABC of using the inclusive material to pander to a woke minority rather than appealing to the average Australian viewer. One user referred to the coverage as being just propaganda, tweeting, "Streaming the Sydney Night fireworks via independent/YouTube at the boozer. The ABC stream is awful and just propaganda. BBC isn't showing it because it isn't depressing enough." Another slammed the music, commenting that music for the 9 p.m. night fireworks on ABC was not good. Sorry. Moscow, Russia, December 22. Light decorations installed for the coming New Year in Moscow, Russia, on December 22, 2022. Photo by Sifa Karakan/Anadolu Agency via Getty Images. Moscow, Russia, December 22. Light decorations installed for the coming New Year in Moscow, Russia, on December 22, 2022. Photo by Sifa Karakan/Anadolu Agency via Getty Images. Photo by Sifa Karakan/Anadolu Agency via Getty Images. One user asked, "Does the ABC know there are festivals outside Sydney and the gay community? You wouldn't know it watching on Ni. I reckon the charter says something about all Austs, they should read it sometime." User River Everdeen asked, "Number Sydney NYE, could they have missed the mark more with the kids' fireworks music selection? I'm sure many kids are saying WTF was that? It's really not that hard, just get Bluey to sing Baby Shark then run TikTok vids." She added, "Save the obligatory woke snooze fest for the adults' fireworks." Aussie David Lester slammed the broadcast as an absolutely boring 9 p.m. display with absolutely boring, unknown music, and with what is supposed to be a celebration for all, being hijacked by a woke minority. What an absolute disgrace, a display of the exclusion of the majority number noob. Click here to get the Fox News app. Another Twitter critic called the show unwatchable woke nonsense and someone else commented, "Enough woke s for now. Mute." Yet another claimed that the ABC was appealing to the wrong audience with their broadcast, tweeting, "Looks like Adapt number Sydney NYE is trying to appeal to a younger audience this year, but they don't seem to understand young people don't stay at home on number 9 watching the number ABC." Fireworks are launched from the Sky Tower to mark the changing of the year on New Year's Eve in Auckland, New Zealand, Thursday, December 31, 2020. New Zealand and its South Pacific Island neighbours have no COVID-19, and New Year celebrations there are the same as ever. Michael Craig / NZ Herald via AP.